Knowledge is power. Information is key. And that is why we aim to unlock the doors of opinion, unveiling the stories that need to be told. Join Omobola Sandra and Sage Babalola on the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. as we invoke the thought-provoking discussion, tackle the tough questions, challenge assumption, and give a voice to the unheard. This is the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Welcome on board the Morning Express.
Good morning.
Open defecation in Nigeria perpetuates a cycle of poor health, environmental degradation, and undermines human dignity. With approximately 47 million people practicing open defecation nationwide, Nigeria ranks among the top countries globally with the highest number of individuals who lack access to proper sanitation facilities. The stats look grim. The overriding effect in itself can be terrible to our general well-being. In that light, we from Mainland 98.3 FM call on the government to increase its effort in providing public toilets to end this.
Hello Lagos, I am SP Benjamin Hundeyin. Police play something.
This is a demonstration.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Welcome to the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Thank you for staying with us. It is still Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos, and you are on to Mainland Focus. This is the part where we select one or two major stories off the trending stories in the morning earlier, and then we, put some spotlight on it and share. You get to share your thoughts as regards the focal points for the morning. All right, so we have our regards the swearing in of Monday Okpebholo, the emergence of Monday Okpebholo as the governor of Edo State. What are your expectations? What are your thoughts as regards the very urgent announcement of Oshomole's son, yes, as a commissioner, within hours of swearing in? What are your thoughts? Do you think there would be, is there anything at all that, the people of Edo State can actually gain, or is there anything they can look forward to? Yes, let me put it that way. Is there anything they can look forward to with the emergence of Monday Okpebholo as the governor of Edo State? What are your expectations? What are your thoughts? All right, as he in any way, do you feel concerned or disappointed with the announcement of Oshomole's son, barely hours after swearing in as commissioner in the state? Very quickly, that's just the first one. The second, of course, is as regards Mr. Olaolukoyede. Do you agree with Fuhad that the man has been all talk and no actions? Excuse me. Do you agree that the man has been all talk and no action, since his emergence? He has been making so many promises as regards, what his thoughts and his plans and his intent and his purpose is for the EFCC. All right. What are your thoughts? What would be your own performance, rating for Mr. Olukoyede as against other EFCC chairmen that we have seen? We've seen quite a lot of prominent EFCC chairmen, and, who have been able to make a mark in one way or the other as chairman of the EFCC. But, with over a year of, him being the chairman of the EFCC, what would you say about, the performance of Mr. Olukoyede? And then also with this announcement that he has made as regards, the fact that no ministry, no department, no agency has been able to do up to 20% of the capital projects that they have in their budgets. Should we be concerned about that? Should that be, a focus? Should we talk about that? Is that something that we should actually lay bare on the table? Because these agencies, these ministries, these departments, they have budgets, and in their budgets they have capital expenditure. So what exactly do they use these funds for? Okay, and what exactly should be, what should we do with this information, and what should the EFCC do with this information that is now, that they have, because it's coming from the EFCC. So if they are telling us that these people are not doing what they should do, they are not spending judiciously, as we colloquially say, what should be the next step for the EFCC as regards reining in this corruption in our system or in our various institutions? All right. Of course, would quickly take Fuad Sahid's thoughts, and then we open the phone line. We have so much time. All right. So Fuad, your thoughts.
All right. Again, congratulations to the brand new governor of Edo State, Senator Mgsmåɪᴜ Fᴏᴜᴜ. We wish him well. We wish the people of Edo State well. They've made their choice, and I think the PDP is still in court, right? Wait to see what happens with the court cases. I think they are in court. Their petition is still in court. But again, it is what it is. There's a new governor has been sworn in. Mr. Idahosa, the deputy governor, he's made a lot of promises. We listen to him. Of course, there have been conversations around whether he's a talking man. If he speaks English, he doesn't speak English. I think that's not what matters, really. We've seen smooth-speaking people who do nothing, really. Anambra will be going to the polls, I think, next year. We'll be waiting to see what the verdict of Anambra people will be on Mr. Professor Soludo, for example, when it comes to his performance as the governor of that state. So, but for Edo State, we pray for the governor. We wish him well. We hope he's going to be able to fulfill his promises. And I also think that he has to look for a homegrown solution to the problem of Edo State. Because the vice president was there and he was saying that, look, he should also key into the reforms of the federal government. I think he should just look for his own reform, local reforms. Look at local problems with local solutions. I think that would help him. Because if it's about these federal government reforms, I think he's going to run into more problems with the people. So the best he can do for himself, my own advice actually, is for him to look at the local challenges in Edo State and look for local solutions to it, get himself to work for the people. One of the things people of Edo State have said about Senator Mgsmåɪᴜ Fᴏᴜᴜ is that, look, he's a grassroots person. He's a man of the people. They know him. They understand him. He's not an imported politician. They keep saying that. So we should now see the locality in his policies, make his policies that will work for the interests of the locals. And I think he's going to be able to endear himself to the people if he does that. On his appointment, Sandra, it is what our politicians do. I think that you should have been a bit more cautious about the perception of the people with appointing. First day in office, you're expecting to make some appointments, some announcements when it comes to appointment, chief of staff, secretary to government, and all of those kind of things, which are important for him to function as governor on day one. But to now appoint a commissioner and then the commissioner being the son of Sᴏᴜ, it's going to raise concern. There are people who have said that OP are not going to be seeing the same crisis we saw in Rivers State, Godfather-Godson relations. And I have my doubts. I doubt if Senator Mgsmåɪᴜ Fᴏᴜᴜ will be a push around. He's a senator. It means he's not Fubara. Fubara was not a politician. This is a politician because anybody that can contest to win a senatorial seat in Nigeria, it's not going to be a push around. It's not going to be easy. So the worst that can happen is that they will fight. But again, you're going to see compensations here and there in these kinds of appointments. But I thought that they would have been a bit more discreet and a bit more decorous about it. There's nothing to rush about, really. Or maybe there was an agreement that you must do it on day one, and you have to fulfill that agreement. But good luck to the newly appointed commissioner, Abi. But he gave lessons to people who run around politicians, insult everybody on social media, help them. At the end of the day, you will get nothing. And even if you are going to get anything, it still comes from the master's table. And then on the EFCC chairman, Sandra, I am sure Pastor Olukoyede knows that Nigerians are not going to rate his performance based on what he says. They will do it on what he's able to do. And the doing is not about all these Yahoo boys. So if you like, let him sentence 1 million Yahoo boys. Nobody's going to rate him on that one. The big monsters in the room, the big masquerades in the village square, when it comes to corruption in Nigeria? What has he been able to do with them? Yes, we have this revelation. The MDAs are not surprised. You know, Sandra, our budget performance index, we've always talked about it. Talked about index. You know, it is in the capital expenditure area. If you understand what I'm saying. Hello?
I'm with you, Ford.
Yeah, a lot of times when we talk about poor budget performance index, it's not in the current area. Most times it's in the capital expenditure. So it's not for Pastor Olukoyede to tell us these things. What is he doing about it? We want to see diligent prosecution of these guys who are stealing our money. And at that point, we begin to now say, look, he's working. But for now, it's more of talk and less of work. We want to see more of work and less of talk from me. God bless Nigeria.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Said Father. Appreciate. Well, I guess we can now open the phone line officially. 0913-60410. That is the number to call to share your thoughts as regards the focal point of the table this morning. 0913-60410. That's the number to call. For WhatsApp messages, it's 0913-60430. 0913-60430. That's for WhatsApp messages. We are also live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. So you can drop your comments in the live chat section. We might have a little bit of a struggle, taking calls and reading WhatsApp messages for this morning. So I would suggest that we try to, channel our thoughts and our submissions via the Facebook or YouTube channels or platforms. All right, so that it will be easier. I'm just saying, preparing your mind. There might be some issues or glitches as regards taking phone calls and taking WhatsApp messages. So you might want to channel your submissions on Facebook and YouTube. We'll take them as many as they are. All right. So the handle to look out for is at Mainland 98.3 FM on both platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Mainland 98.3 FM. So if you're calling in, you have just 2 minutes to share your thoughts, and please let's stick within the 2 minutes time frame, and also let's keep things clean. You're welcome. This is Mainland 98.3 FM. Good morning.
Good morning, Mainland. Good morning, Sandra.
You're welcome.
Yes, my name is Altine and I'm calling from Ikeja.
Your name is?
Altine.
Ayotili.
This is a demonstration of
all right. You're welcome, Ayotili.
Yes, I'm a first-time caller.
Yeah.
But I'm an ardent listener of your station.
You're very much welcome.
Thank you very much. Like, what do you call it? The appointment of Fᴜᴜᴜ son.
Yes.
Politicians, they never cease to amaze me. So what is the hurry about appointing a commissioner for health? What is the hurry? Like for us, there are some appointments that are that you need to appoint, like the secretary of the government and the rest. But the commissioner for health, what is the hurry? These are politicians. I'm sure you see Godfatherism. No wonder, little wonder that Eshomot was stood and kneel. This guy must win. And for Olukoyede, the EFCC guy, honestly, he has no business being there as a pastor. If he knew that he will be stepping on toes or what, or they will be pushing him around, if I were him, I would resign, because I tell you, he has not walked the talk. He's just been perambulating about talking tough and doing nothing.
This is a demonstration
Just talking tough. He has no business being in this in government because he's a pastor. And so, look at what happened between him and Yahya Bello. Look at Yahya Bello walked in there and he couldn't. He's just fumbling and mumbling, just talking. He cannot talk. Yeah, better resign. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Msaltili. I appreciate your contribution, and you're welcome to this platform. 0913-6000-410. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Madam Sandra.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Yes, this is Samuel calling from Ikeja.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yeah, please carry on.
Yes, Sandra.
Yes.
Let me say something this morning. I want to talk especially on the EFCC chairman. Is it not the same person that told us that if he did not prosecute the former governor of Kogi State, that he will resign? How many months now? I'm counting. How many months now that he made that statement, and he's still there as EFCC chairman? He's now telling us that if he review the corruption in the power sector, that everybody will share tears. So I think this man, if he doesn't have anything to say, I think you should just keep quiet and let everybody battle with the challenges that we are facing in Nigeria. I don't want to even hear anything. It is the same thing that the president himself did, that the accused person, the former EFCC chairman, Bawa, accused, told everybody that he has some governors that are on the list. And the former governor of Zamfara State was one among them that the EFCC was investigating. And now today, the president has appointed him as the Minister of Defense, and he's there. Now, the new EFCC chairman is telling us different stories. So I don't understand. So coming to the development, this Northeast Development Commission, this commission, you can see that this is the reform that the federal government is telling us that they are reforming, that they are reforming the country, creating a commission everywhere. At the end of the day, you will not be telling the citizens that there is no money in the country. So where is that money coming from? Look at the statistics that you just get now, that the salary alone is more than even the entire budget of that commission.
It's not more than, it's about 90-something%.
So, imagine that kind of thing. I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Olukoyede seems to be taking the hit this morning. Time check right now is 9 o'clock, and you are listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. The number to call is 0913 6410. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Sandra. Good morning.
Yes.
Is a demonstration.
My name is Peter from Sokoto.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Sandra. There was a time Babangida Aliyu told us that every politician is a liar. And I have this belief that once you venture into political realm, maybe that statement of Babangida Aliyu might be for you. Now, for the EFCC chairman, Sandra, if I were...
All right. Well, Mr. Peter, you're welcome to call back. I don't know what must have happened there, but please, you're welcome to call back. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
My name is Robert.
You're welcome, Mr. Robert.
On the appointment of Oshomole's son as a commissioner of health in Edo State, to me, I don't see it as a wrong thing. These people, Oshomole have influence now, particularly this Pueblo's administration. Of recent, my friend that we work together in Flower Mill, because of the influence that he had, he told the people over there that they should please fix his son so that he can have his NYSC in the company. And the boy just finished his new service stuff there. So I believe that anywhere somebody has influence, if you put your person there, there's nothing wrong in it. To me, that's my own personal opinion. Look at your day. I have used my hope on USCC. Don't want to even talk anything about it. USCC is for it's against the poor and for the rich. Thank you very much.
So everybody, anyways, but I get where you're coming from. All right. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, Princess. Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't have enough credit here, so thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
On EFCC, this guy I've told you, I asked Gafwad, remember from the beginning. So this guy was the secretary of EFCC, and Damago. He has nothing to offer. He himself is not free. You understand? Now we have some crossing cases of Beta Edu, this guy, the former Sadiat, whatever. Do you hear anything about that case again? No. And this is the government, this man cabinet, about 30%, 30 or 40 of his ministers, they are finding corruption prior. The Senate president, go and watch the screen of this AFCC chairman. When you make a reference to Okpabio, one thing that Mr. don't take me away from your this thing. In the screen, this thing. So you have somebody that has nothing to offer. He himself is not Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
He has nothing to offer. He himself is not clean. And being him a pastor not make him to be someone. There was a time he made one provision that there was a terrorist group that transfer about 7 billion or whatever. They challenged him to name that particular organization. He was able to do that. You understand? And then that guy has nothing to do. He looks so dull. He don't have
it's okay. Come on, Madam Salah. That's too much. Way too much. Please, I would not accept that. Thank you very much, though, for sharing your thoughts. Apologies for that one. I can't believe that's coming from Madam Salah anyways. But let's move on now to the next caller. 0913-6000-410. That is the number to call to join the conversation this morning. Let's take some messages from Facebook. All right. We have here on Facebook, Basil Chika. He said, I have problems with EFCC chairman Olukoyede on the way he talks, letting his modus of operandi out to the same criminals he's trying to nab. You are telling me what you have acquired to track them or you intend to do, and you think they will not be working hard to outsmart you. Please, you should learn. Secondly, Edo government, Okpebholo looks so timid, and I pray that those that Jetima described as Edo Godfather will not hijack his government if he doesn't act quickly and take charge. And that's Chika Bende from Trade Fair sharing his own thoughts on Facebook. Appreciate that. We also have here Atanda Kayode Samuel. Fuad is actually right with the appointment of the commissioner with office without actually screening from the legislators. However, the action taken by the current Edo State new governor is using olive branch approach to get across to the bridge he climbed to the power. And that's Atanda Kayode on Facebook sharing that one. I also have Owen Nat is saying good morning. I seriously think that Nigerians should start to worry if we've not started already, because are we saying that we don't have more competent, qualified and experienced medical personnel in the whole of Edo State? And as for our dear pastor, the EFCC chairman, I believe he's treating the high level of corruption as a spiritual problem, and he has decided to tackle it spiritually. And that's Owen from Lagos. Well, as long as there's results, we're good. Ife Dolakpo Akinleye is saying on Facebook, Dolakpo from Ikpaja, the statement of the EFCC chairman cannot be far from the truth, and that's the exact reason nothing is working in the country. Imagine 20%, not even 50%. What a shame. Anyways, it is not about talking, it's about doing. Who has talking helped? Let the EFCC chairman get to work. Nigerians are still waiting for his situation report regarding Yahaya Bello. And that's Ife Dolakpo Akinleye on Facebook. I also have here Ayokpo Akintunde Omogbolao is sharing, what do you expect from Pastor Olukoyede? He's taking the steps of his boss who appointed him. I'm talking about the president. All they know how to do best is just making headlines and running after Yahoo boys instead of politicians that are corrupt. Ola from Agbado on Facebook sharing that one. I also have here John Bernard Ohi is saying, I wish my state well with the new governor. As for the EFCC boss, well, just all barks and no bite, basically. 0913-6000-410. Those are messages I've taken from Facebook for now. You can keep the messages coming in on Facebook. As I mentioned earlier, there might be one or two struggles with coming in via the phone line or WhatsApp line. So you may want to use an alternative channel, the Facebook or YouTube platforms for today or for this morning. Anyways, hello, good morning.
Good morning. Hello, good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
Yeah, choose calling from Maja.
You're welcome.
The fear of EFCC is the beginning of wisdom. I think the person that instituted the EFCC himself did not exploit 50% or 40% of the enormous power invested in the EFCC during his time. And the man that knows how to exhaust all available influence, I think, is on the saddle now. And that's the reason why you see lives of so many opposition members, opposition party members, crossing the boundary. You know that once you cross the boundary to the ruling party, your sins are forgiven. So how can you talk of Wala, the last of the puppets, from PDP, all the big men crossing to the other side. Look at the district governor that just left yesterday. For the past 1 week, he did not allow us to rest. That EFCC is after him. So they are using this as a tool to victimize. If you don't want to dance to their tune, who will deliver us from their powers? Coming to Edo is not Lagos. Like the likely said, now it is Abuja now. And I hope Ondo State will not follow suit. And I pray that a miracle is going to happen. Something is going to work. No opposition. When you don't have opposition, what else do you expect? We are tending towards a one-party system, except there is an implosion. Somebody that has a good mind, that has, I won't say a Christian or Muslim mind now, because everybody is now compromised. I'm telling you the truth. Everybody is afraid to talk against the ruling, the order. God bless you and have a nice day.
And you as well. Thank you very much. Okay.
All right, yeah.
It's all right. It's okay. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, Sandra, can you hear me now? Peter from Chevelu.
You're welcome back, Mr. Peter.
Okay, thank you. What I was trying to say is that if I were Olukoyede, I would have rejected that work because I know it might conflict with my beliefs. I may not want to step on toes, and I may not want to dance to the tune of those who employ me, who might tell me, look, mellow down, hey, slow down, hey, don't go that way. I would not have taken that work, honestly speaking. But since he has been so courageous, and maybe he has set his priorities right, and he took that job, let him walk the talk. He's telling us that if they reveal what is happening in the power sector, we will shed tears. Ask him what kind of tears have Nigerians not shed with the activities of the discos, their workers. Yeah, I was thinking that immediately he came in, he will abolish this estimated billing system because Tinubu used that to campaign. He would have referred Tinubu to, look, my boss said, if I don't give you 24 hours electricity, and if I will stop estimated bill. If I don't do that, don't vote for me the next time. So he should have used that to go after these criminals that are criminal. Sandra, I don't have time to tell you more. I would have told you that on other platforms, you will see that these NEPA workers, they will also print their own receipts and go to people because of this estimate.
Hello?
This is where they make so much money from Nigerians. I beg. We will not cry. We have tried enough and nobody listened to us. Then NEPA people are giving us what they like. Now they want to force us to ban A. You don't give that. Sandra, when you were...
Thank you very much, Mr. Peter Monte. I appreciate your contribution. It seems there's a network issue either from my end or your end. I'm not really sure, but that's not from us. But thank you. I think we've been able to get your submission for the day. Thank you very much. 0913-6000-410. That is the number to call. Hello, good morning.
Morning to you, Sandra, and the crew in the house. Engineer Nee from Yaba here.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Well, we'll talk of EFCC operation. Olukoyede, whether he's a pastor or he's not pastor, that doesn't mean
is a demonstration
that
of wire.
do not do his statutory job that is sworn into to perform. Nobody should put him in, because don't look at the body language of those people that appoint you, because you have higher authority to give account to. When you say you believe in supreme being, God Almighty, don't tell us stories. I don't listen to such people, because look at Ganduje in the government. Please look at Yaya Bello.
Is a demonstration.
Former Gombe governor was given nolly prosecute during the time of Buhari. The account is still there that they have case with EFCC. See the way they are dealing with Okowa and Darius in Okowa in Delta, Darius in Taraba. and the one in Edo now is crying out loud about his ordeal now in their hands. And you're talking of God. We are talking of NEPA, disco, or whatever electricity. Then they are using electricity as a weapon against us in Nigeria now. Because the Minister of Power said that because the power was stable, people don't buy fuel again, so that they withdraw power. We have to resort to buying fuel again. And we said we are in a country.
All right.
So now increase the NEPA bill so high now that if you don't have continuous stream of income, you are liable to certain danger in your own house. It is a terrible thing that we are under this government. But I know there is a supreme being that only Okoye said he believes that we will intervene in the situation of Nigeria.
Right.
Very, very, very soon. I know God has interest in Nigeria's situation. Come May 29, 2025. Something great will have happened to rescue Nigeria.
It's okay. Thank you very much, Engineer Nia. I appreciate it. 2 minutes is up. Good morning.
Morning, Sandra.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you. I like you so much.
All right.
Demonstration of
First of all, on the EFCC chairman, people should understand that the EFCC chairman is a political appointment. So people should not be surprised whatever the behavior they are seeing there. If the person in charge is not dancing to the tune of the government, he's going to be bruised out. We remember what happened with Malami and the former EFCC chairman. You know what the Malami did with that man? What do we have up to today? Nothing. I think you remember, Sandra.
Wow.
So what are we saying? So people should not be surprised. If whatever pastor or reference you say you think you are, you accept the position of EFCC chairman. You have to be allegiance to the government of the day. Whatever they ask you to do, you do. Or else you get rid of you. So let's put that into one side. On the appointment of Oshomole's son, as commissioner for health, to me, it's normal because this man is showing that he's got power arrogancy. You remember, he's trying to look back to people that put him there. It's a kind of a competition. That is, we know people like Oshomole, you know what he did for him. In fact, he used all his energy for the success of this man. So to me, I wish him all the best. On our president's series of commission, you analyze the kind of budget. Look, our president should stop wasting our money. If he repeats of budget, what is the responsibility of the state? The state government, they are getting their budget for the same state, for the same area. To me, it's a kind of free money for the boys. It starts to compensate the political elite. So our president should look at this, that is our main issue. All this merry-go-round, it does not help the economy, and it does not help us. Whatever has a beginning must have an end. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your contribution. All right. This is 70 minutes past 9, and you're listening to Senator Monday Okwebolo. And what are your thoughts? What are your expectations? Especially with the, with the appointment of Oshomole's son as a commissioner, just barely hours after his swearing in. Do you have questions on that? Are you raising eyebrows as regards that? Let's have a conversation. And the second, of course, is as regards Mr. Ola Olukoyede, the EFCC chairman, and the statement he made that, if we know what is going on in the power sector, we're going to cry. When they did their, investigation, there were revelations of corruption and all of that in the power sector. Substandard cables are being bought, thereby affecting the budget, and the fact that ministries, departments, and agencies have not done up to 20% of, the capital projects that's captured in their budget. So, what are your thoughts as regards, and what would you say, or how would you rate the performance of Mr. Ola Olukoyede as EFCC chairman? Those are the focal points on the table this morning. The number to call is 0913 6000 410. WhatsApp messages 0913 6000 430, and of course, Facebook and YouTube, Mainland 98.3 FM. That's the handle to look out for to drop your thoughts and your submissions on our social platforms. Let's take some WhatsApp messages now. I have here, good morning. Concerning your question on what our expectations will be as the new governor of Edo takes up the mantle of leadership, I want to ask you, tell me, when Buhari turned down media debate, how did he perform? Tinubu turned down media debate, how did he perform? Now that Edo's governor told the same line, what will you be expecting? I rest my case. The fact remains that if we cannot do anything about reforming our electoral acts, we'll keep going round the same circle and be expecting different results. This set of politicians that we're having at the helm of affairs are not the voices of the people. James from Agbado Junction sharing that one on WhatsApp. I also have here Bolaji from Ijoko on Edo. All efforts to take our country back from politicians have failed because we are powerless. Politicians have taken away all our rights to legally and peacefully change our situations to our favor by airing our views. It's important to always listen to, I think we've taken this before. Yes, Dakwabeodo, please fix Ijoko Road, Agbado Road. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And that's Bolaji from Ijoko. All right. Awolo Christopher from Shogunle. From inception, it is going to be a government of compromise in Edo State. The appointment of Oshomole's son is a clear pointer to that. Politicians have collected all the national assets and resources. They are now building a dynasty for themselves. We need another type of government. In fact, it said quite a lot because we have entered. Have a nice day. Awolo Christopher from Shogunle. Apologies, I may have to take a break from WhatsApp messages. Like I mentioned earlier, we're going to struggle with taking WhatsApp messages at this point now. So please send your messages to our Facebook and YouTube platforms, and the handle to look out for is Mainland 98.3 FM. It's faster, it's easier, because for now, just for this morning, we are struggling with accessing our WhatsApp messages. So let's go back to the phone line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Lady Sandra, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Jᴏɪṛ.
You're welcome.
See, Lady Sandra, let me ask you a question. Have you seen any law in Nigeria prohibiting the son of a former governor from becoming or from aspiring to be a governor or a commissioner?
No.
If it's not against our law, I see no reason why anybody should raise any issue as to why Oshomole's son is nominated or appointed as a commissioner. See, he is a Nigerian. He's living independently out of the control of his father. So he can be governor even anytime from now. You can even campaign as governor. The reason why people are criticizing the appointment is because they don't even want to hear. So it's almost as if anything they do is evil. It's not evil now. Oshomola is not a governor. He's a former governor. Of course, he worked for Okpebolo, what is his name? But then, this is the time of his son. His son wills to get an appointment. So all we should be concerned about is him delivering. He should be able to deliver. Thank you.
Thank you. Gege Joshua, for sharing your thoughts. I appreciate the diversity of it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
I'm Samuel. I'm calling from Kitwasis. Concerning the appointment made by the newly elected, newly sworn Edo governor, we are still witnessing the same thing. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter if the man is capable of handling as long as he's a son of a godfather. So that's what qualifies him. You see, in Nigeria, it will be difficult for Nigerians to believe that they have entered one chance. This APC government, they established development commission. What is development commission meant for? It's meant to develop our geographical territory. And then the budget of 136 million. Out of budget of 136 million, 121 million will go for overhead. Why I mean by overhead? Cost of administration, salary, expenses. What will be left for development? Let me quickly talk about the Olukoye. It's the only one that will whip our cars, in the sense that all the massive fraud that have been going on, what is happening about them in Nigeria? For example, let's come back to this Lagos. By the time another party or another set of people take up the leadership of Lagos State, by the time they start upholding all the corruption that must have taken place in Lagos State, with Lagos revenue generation, land use, I don't know. This is a complete. I have never witnessed this kind of government. You establish development commission, and you are spending all the money. That means they are spreading their state taxes. What is happening in Nigeria? They are holding Nigeria taxes. They are stakeholders. Let me quickly mention all their stakeholders. The Agberos. In Lagos State, Agbero is a stakeholder in Lagos State. The Obas. They capture Agbero. They capture Obas.
I didn't get
Samuel.
Okay, yes.
Samuel. So they capture Agbero is a stakeholder. The Obas and Bale. Now, the Development Commission, they use it to compensate some people and then capture Nigeria finally.
It's okay. Thank you.
This is not a sane society. This is not a sane society.
You see, I think once people begin to exceed that 2 minutes, that's when all hell just breaks loose and people just feel that, oh, let's say what we want to say. Now we have exceeded our 2 minutes time frame. Please, I try as much as possible to be as respectful and as civil as possible as regards, maintaining that 2 minutes, time mark. So please, let's reciprocate it. I would appreciate that. 0913 6,410. I have no idea. I meant it that way as well. Yes, sir.
Now, Papa, this man is not the kind of Oshomole. And after settlement, this man has champion for way to say campaign for this man, make us man for me become the governor. And the governor is from Oluwabisi. Nobody will tell me for 7 years in university to become a doctor and you are performing and already you staff your state. I now appoint as a commissioner. Somebody now is that role. Why? Number two, the governor is somebody and no more in the year. You must be ungrateful somebody now. Okay, and again, this man break a record in Nigeria. First day in office, you appoint some commissioners. How many of us told that? In my state of Fᴜᴜ, 8 months, 1 year, no commissioner. What are we talking about? So this governor, I hope he will perform well. Some people are saying the man can't speak, can't do this. He must a master degree now, but nobody, not everybody can speak fluently.
Thank you.
So we need performance. And finally, Omadada, Olunkorede, I don't want to talk about him. He has said something that I can't cry, but I said something that I want to talk about. He said, all the different people say that CHCS in disco people are substandard who are inferior, who are going with of corruption. So the FCC, the FCC, take all these people, take the court of law, they must commit all what they are swallowing. We are talking of politicians before, but today, civil servants, they are the major problem are happening. All the money is going to use to buy protest. Can we not go and buy products in the market? No. People that will forsake the equipment, they stole the money, they steal the money, they only me and my family. That's what they kill in Nigeria.
Thank you,
Nigeria.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Prince Wise. This is Milan 98.3 FM, and you are listening to Milan Focus. And I welcome Said Fuad into the studio.
Thank you for having me, Sandra.
It's okay. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your being here. 0913 6,410. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Togba.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Same to you. Yeah, on the
There's a feedback.
I would appreciate
Oh, okay.
On Mᴏᴏᴜ, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. So the guy is in Nigeria now.
It's okay.
He can be whatever he wants to be. Fine. He might look like somebody is trying to compensate someone. I think the basic thing is the guy should serve his people. That's the make of that. Should serve his people. There's this Ogunde song that said, Ọba tó sọ igbó dìlú, ìlú ò lè gbàgbé. Ọba tó sọ ìlú dìgbó, Lɪਧᴇ. So everything boils down to them showing workings, and then whoever he wants to appoint, as long as they would help his tenure to do well and serve the masses, all well and good. Perhaps if this guy has done more, fine, we all saw what happened, but the truth is, did they really do what? Did they really say the people like that? I'm being real now. That's the former government. You understand? Fine, we all saw the hands of the federal government and the likes. But whichever way, governance is about having the people and not about you. So if that boy would add value to his government, all well and good. And as for the EFCC, one of the reasons why they would always fail is because they love to jump the gun. They love to come tell people that XYZ is a criminal. When you have not even arrested, done your findings, prosecute. By the time you are not saying XYZ is a criminal, XYZ will now go and find a way to prepare himself. So when the door prosecution would come, he would definitely win you. Because you've given him a clue. It is either they don't know about it, or somebody is not doing their job well. Oh, the MDAs, they have done clinical. If they have done their findings, send it to whoever they need to send it to, the as per their government bureaucracy. Then haven't done that.
This is a demonstration.
Invite them. Do it. It has to go to court, and let the meeting be done. And when they win their cases, let them come out and tell us we have won XYZ case, and we are good. Let me round off with this. Remember that guy that they said won local government election? He's in Anambra here now. That went to the US. You are aware of the case now, and he was arrested. Did you see the US shouting that somebody in Nigeria won an election is a wanted fugitive in their country? No. So why not do your homework? Have a watertight case. Take the person to court. Don't even involve the press. And the moment you get your judgment, announce it, and people will respect them. Like Mr. Fᴏᴜ will always say, enough of all this running after Yahoo, all these other boys. Even Yahoo, they are going after. So we can go on money. It is well. God bless Nigeria, Jerry.
Thank you very much, Mr. Damlola. Appreciate it. Time check right now is 9:31 a.m. Let's take some messages from Facebook. I have here Benjamin is on Facebook is saying, good morning. Oshomole's son can make cabinet in Edo State. No wonder Oshomole was campaigning for the new governor as if he is the one wanting to be elected. It's godfatherism that has started to play out in Edo. I hope it will not be like what is happening in Rivers State with Fubara and Wiki. We are watching. As for EFCC boss, I asked him a question. What happened to Yahaya Bello's case? Has he been arrested? Let Olukoyede walk the talk. And that's Benjamin from Shogunle on Facebook sharing that one. I also have ʟᴏᴜ Tʰeopris is saying, good morning, Sandra and Fuhad. I will only take EFCC serious in the fight against corruption only when they reveal to Nigerians the link between the president and high-tech construction company and the reason behind the award of contracts to them without due process. ʟᴏᴜ Tʰeopris has not forgotten the Lagos-Calabar conversation and he's back to it. Chris Ewalen, congratulations to the new governor of Edo State, my state, on his resumption as the governor. The appointment of Oshomole's son as a commissioner is a red flag for me. If the governor wants to succeed, he should be careful with the shenanigans of Oshomole. He should not allow him to play the role of a godfather in the state so we don't have a recurrence of the political upheaval in Rivers State. Secondly, he is familiar with the infrastructural challenges of the state and should roll up his sleeves and get down to work. Edolites have documented his electoral promises, and we are watching to see him succeed in giving our state good governance. I wish him well. On the case of EFCC, the chairman should be bold to focus on NNPC and National Assembly, as well as the governors who have been indicted. We are watching, and that's Chris Ewalen on Facebook sharing his thoughts. Prince Leo Ozoma is saying, Sandra and Fuad, good morning. For the newly sworn in Edo governor, I won't be quick to congratulate him because of some alleged staggering revelations of vote manipulations and rigging that made him the winner. And until the court finish dispensing justice on the matter, I reserve my congratulations. You know, usually, Nigerians will be quick to shout, let's move on, and I'm not cut out for such shenanigans. And for the EFCC, I'm yet to be impressed by their actions as long as the likes of Yahaya Bello are not in their custody facing trials, and they have not made any attempt to investigate Ganduje, the former governor of Kano State, and be able to tell us that the man is innocent of all the corrupt accusations or is culpable. Then why should I be impressed? Leo Ozoma from Misolo on Facebook sharing that one. I also have James Ogbona. Sandra, why is anyone surprised about the appointment of Oshomole's son as commissioner? Politics is about business and agreement. About 90% of President Tinubu's cabinet are political rewards for those who worked for him. It's called ROI, return on ministry. Should we say because his appointment will not be good for the optics, he shouldn't get the appointment? I'm just trying to look at it from both angles. I don't think he's the most qualified. His appointment is purely a political agreement made before the election, and the governor has to be a person of integrity and keep his own end of the bargain, though the man too may be qualified. Congratulations to Senator Adams Oshiomhole on his third term re-election as governor by proxy. The new governor looks like a man without, and so he won't dare to be like Fubara. The EFCC boss is only a man and not God that can't change his words. James Ogbona from Oshodi sharing that one. Let's wrap things up with one or two more calls for this morning.
Hello, good morning to you, Lady Sandra.
Yes.
My name is Shola. I greet Mr. Fawad. Good morning.
Greet you, sir. Good morning, sir.
You're welcome.
My name is Shola. I'm calling from Megboda.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. So, you know, is it not the one that the president promised to one of his interviews? He promised the country insecurity, and the state, I mean. But that could be a slip of tongue anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we can deduce some things from the way he spoke. Now, my own point is that I looked at the governor has shown that he's going to be a stooge. He's going to be a puppet on the string. He's trying to quickly prove his loyalty to Oshiomhole, and that tells a lot. So, Edo State should be ready for a puppet on the string. And for Olekoyede, EFCC chairman, another psychology I'm going to take into play here. It shows that, you know, it's all about rhetoric. You understand? And the way he is, he's just like, but look at it this way. He's somebody that has seen the terrain. He knows that it's going to be, it has always been a selective form of justice. They point to the people they can touch. You understand? So he wants it to be as if he's working now by just telling us all what we know, that people will cry. What has been happening that we don't know? So the best thing for him, he should also resign to save his, what do I call it? Sorry, the word escaped my mind now. But he should just prove himself to be a man of God and resign from this kind of government, because nothing good can come out from this government.
Okay.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
You as well. Thank you very much. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
This is Damola from Malaba.
You're welcome, Sir Damola.
Good morning. Mr. Paul, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Honestly, if you look at Oshiomhole, boy, being appointed as commissioner, it is very clear the reason why Oshiomhole was moving up and down all this time. But the thing is just that if we consider our politics to be a business, how much are we going to do? How far are we going to achieve our aims? The thing is just that these people are creating a dynasty whereby they will rule over us. Their children will still come back and rule over us as well. If you ask that boy, being appointed now, he did not school in Nigeria here. He must have school abroad. That is the problem. Now, very soon after this commissioner, he will let to compete. The governor of the state, then who is fully move here? We have to wake up. These people cannot just continue to move around circle and continue also making us just doing us anyhow with their family. On the EFCC, I think that man is actually making a good statement. All of us know what is going on, but let them walk the talk. They should stop going after Yahoo boys. They should do the needful. I have no say, others are there. They should walk and stop making reckless statements. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you very much. That's all we can take as regards phone calls. I would wrap things up now with a few messages that we have on Facebook. My sincere apologies once again to our WhatsApp, people who sent messages on WhatsApp just for this morning. We sincerely apologize. We have here on Facebook, still on Facebook, oh no, okay. Onotoye Temitokpe Michael. I use this medium to congratulate the newly sworn-in governor and the people of Edo State. With a quick pronouncement of the appointment of Commissioner of Health, whom is the son of Senator Adams Oshiomhole, I just hope other godfathers will not raise eyebrows which at the end the cabinet will not be based on political appointees, which may lead to not appointing competent people. Also, my advice for the governor is to roll out policies and programs that will bring great relief to the people in the state and step down federal government policies for now because it's not working. Finally, the EFCC, as far as I'm concerned, is set up to witch hunt people that are not in support of the ruling party and the government in power. It's glaring that the EFCC chairman is only dancing to the tune of the president who appointed him and will be pertinent to bring to our memory the slogan of the ruling party that says when you join the party, your corruption allegations will be forgiven. I can tell you for free that the highest that can happen to Yahaya Bello is to go for free bargaining, and they will come back to tell Nigerians that they have recovered so much from him, which is just a cover-up. And that's Temitakwe Onatui from Ijagemo community. Christopher Effiong, for Edo State, Edo people welcome for just opening of the new Book of Lamentations from federal to state, because to me, I did not see any reasonable strong campaign promise that put down by Mr. Okpebholo, the governor. He has started with long side of appointments like his father did. That's a lot. I don't know if it's okay. Anyways, thank you very much, Mr. Christopher Effiong. I'm trying to, fully understand what exactly the message you're trying to convey with this one. Festus Ologun is saying, my name is Festus Bolaji. Solutions to our problems can be found in Mr. President's address at the 2012 protest. We have taken this already. Yes. Thank you. This is Darlington Ogbo. Hello, Sandra. It's okay. Well, I think I've just exhausted myself at this point. I also have here Andrew from Ayobo is saying, good morning. I'm not surprised about the appointment of Adams Oshomole's son as a commissioner for health. It's all about give and take principle in political practice in Nigeria. I don't need a prophet to tell me the newly Edo State governor will be controlled. It's okay. The governor's speech yesterday was disappointing, and that's Andrew from Ayobo sharing his own. Steve Vikelu from Maryland is saying the newly sworn in Edo governor, Senator Monday Okpebholo, should do better because he would want to make a impact, which unfortunately Godwin Obaseki failed to do. On the appointment of Adams Oshomole's son as commissioner, what is the hula baloo all about? The guy has been a medical doctor of note for many years. He's qualified. As a youth, he would correct so many ills in the health sector, which previous commissioners couldn't tackle. Olukoyede is not in charge. He's a mere stooge. He's caught being a man of God and obeying his oga at the top. I advise he resigns and save his face than hanging in there. And that's Steve Ikelu from Maryland sharing that one. I also have here Istioma from Abule Egba. Why appointing Oshomole's son? They are just recycling power. This is to show you there's godfatherism in Edo. I just pray the governor works. Northeast Development Commission is just a joke. Is it that? It's okay. Thank you very much. We're all still very well. All right. I also have here Wale Oguntokun from Ikeja. Good morning. Very effective security outfits don't talk. They act. They talk through their act. The result of which the people can visibly see. The EFCC chairman should stop talking and start acting by arresting and prosecuting those politicians and civil servants milking our country dry. Thank you. Please enjoy your day. And that is Wale Oguntokun from GRA Ikeja. I also have Sam from Agodo. Do we still have morale in Nigeria, especially in politics? Fela said it is party government, and that's why we are here. And that's Sam from Agodo sharing that one. We also have Mayor from Ikotuegwe. Beautiful day for all the people in the studio. APC takes over in Edo State. Oshomole's son makes cabinet. When you see Nigerian politicians fighting and killing because of power, you thought that they are fighting for me and you. All is a lie. As they are about to expire, they are busy fixing their children, while me and you are busy collecting rice and beans. Tinubu's son will soon take over as well. Mark my words. And that's Mayor from Ikotuegwe sharing his own thoughts there. That's all that we can take for this morning. Ooh, I think I've taken this as well. Yes. Oh, yes, I have. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sandra, for
your time. That's a wrap for this morning on Milan Focus. We'll take a commercial break now. The Morning Express continues with the big talk by 10 a.m. We have a guest joining us this morning on the show. And of course, the conversation goes on this dial. By 1 p.m., Said Fuhad, Okwemi Akiode, Victor Achibong will be in the studio for midweek politics. And by 4 p.m., Sage Papalola steps up in the Situation Room. So please stay with us. This is Mainland 98.3 FM.